All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is going on? All right, let me just get this up and going. And STR. Sweet. All right, the collection agency sued me and I won the case on Friday. Okay. Um Boykin, Deandra, drop your thingy to join me on the live. Let's talk about it. I want to hear about what happened. Deandra, join me on the live, Deandra. Let's talk about what happened. I want to hear about this awesome win that you had. So drop it. Where is Deandra? Deandra, where are you at? I need you to help me get back on track. I got you. Where is Deandra? What's going on? Where is Deandra? Let's talk about what happened in the court, Deandra. Where are you at? Where is Deandra? All right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So we're coming in with the heat because, listen, we just came on live and boom, receipts. So let's hear what happened. Deandra, I think yep, there we go. What's going on? What's going on? First of all, congratulations. Let's drop some fire in the chat for you, right? Let's get them fires going because we love celebrating our wins. And talk to me. What happened? Walk me through what happened.
Honestly, I was nervous. I came there with a packet. Like, I wrote all the laws down that I watched from your video, but the lawyer asked me if I knew about Midland Credit, and I was like, I've never heard of that company ever in life. So he showed me a document that was signed, not my signature. So I was like, can you provide me the bill of sale? They refused to provide the bill of sale, so the judge then was just like, the case is in favor of you. It literally took 5 minutes.
What?
It took 5 minutes, and I was just like, I was so nervous for nothing.
I know, right? And you know what's crazy? You probably should have countersued. You should have. You should have countersued.
That's actually what I'm looking into next.
So that means you're going to be on this class. Is there any collections on your credit right now?
There is still, who is left? It's IC collections left, and then portfolio recovery.
All right, so portfolio and IC. So Midland, did they remove the negative account from your credit?
Not yet.
So it's still showing.
It's still showing.
All right, give me 1 second. My assistant is calling. Let me see what's up. Hey.
Hey, you're going live?
I am live right now.
Oh, I put it on.
Hey, princess, how are you? How you doing? I'm live, so I'm gonna call you back when I'm finished. All right, Jordy? All right, later, Brent.
All right, later.
All right. All right. So number one, make sure you're on this weekend's masterclass. It's very important. I'll be going over collections. All right. And two, the new program that I've designed that we'll be using is for people like you. So people that have been sued or you gotten a summons and okay, what do you need to know when you go into the courtroom? What documents do they need to provide? The reason why they get so many default judgments, think about if you didn't know the law and you weren't confident in what to ask for. You probably wouldn't have gone and then they would have gotten a default judgment.
Nobody came. They literally had cases against 56 people in Washington County, Maryland. Nobody but myself came. Nobody.
So that means they got 55 default judgments. That's how they get away with it. No purchase agreement. They never gave you any opportunity to dispute the validity of the debt. So when you asked for, let's say you had requested the notice for validations of debt and they were supposed to provide it, and they never provide the validation of debt. So now we're talking about where's the purchase agreement? Okay. Do you have it? You don't? Okay. I also had requested the notice for validations of debt and per on 12 CFR 1006.34C. This is the requirements, including the model form B1. And it must be done on the model form B1 or a form similar to the model form B1 that has a perforated edge at the bottom that you're supposed to cut and tear off. Are they compliant with what is required for them to do a proper validations of debt? The answer to that is no, they don't have it. But because people are not showing up, like if they have 100 cases, probably 2 persons are showing up. Maybe 2. So, okay, we lost 2, but we won 98. Hello, default judgment.
I personally feel like they win probably 99% of cases in Washington County because nobody. I've been going to the court to sit in on cases just to see how it would go, and they've literally never had a case that actually like anybody showed up for me to see. I've been going for the last month.
That is crazy. So it took you a month of showing up, and you're like, you know what? All right, I got this now. I'm good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go in there. I'm going down swinging. God damn it. That's amazing.
Hold on 1 second.
Somewhere's on fire. So congratulations to you, man. I am so happy you won. I'm just sorry you didn't get some checks, but we'll talk about that on the masterclass tomorrow. So remember, tomorrow is the masterclass, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you get a brain picker ticket, it's 7 o'clock. So you get an hour with me. That time is the strategy. So like I tell people, get the brain picker ticket because before the masterclass starts, you will already have an hour with me.
Okay, great. I'm ready to counter too. I'm not even gonna lie. I really
So I want you to bring what's on your reports, and we're gonna walk through the strategy of IC systems and was it portfolio?
Yes.
Okay. Have you disputed anything with them yet?
I disputed portfolio recovery. The only thing they did was put on my credit report that I disputed it, and they rendered it valid or verified. And I'm like, okay.
Did they? How did you? So that part. How did you? Wait, before I ask that, when did you send it out? When did you ask them for a validation?
April 6th. They responded on April 23rd.
Okay. So my other question to you is this now. Do you remember the validation letter that you used? Do you remember the wording? Because it's very important that you do.
No, but it's on my phone.
So the reason why I'm asking, so some creditors, right, guys, there's some creditors and debt collectors. They will get away with a GB reply, meaning a 1692 GB reply to a validations of debt. It is not the correct way to validate a debt. The law has been updated as of November 30th, 2021. The requirements for notice for validations is different. So what was acceptable pre-November 30th, 2021 is no longer acceptable. But if you don't know that, the judge is not studying consumer law. Whatever they present, they will go with. So when you talk about a notice for validations of debt, person 12 CFR 1006.34C, you are very specific as to the new law and all its requirements. They will never have all the information. And the validation is only valid when they reply to every single point on that validation notice. If they answer only 3 parts, it's not a valid. Proper debt validation was not done. And if proper debt validation is not done, it is a violation of the law because the law requires them to respond a certain way. That right there now becomes $1,000. So let's say now you were in the market for a new car and you went and applied for a car and you got denied, right? You're in the market for a nice Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE 63S, right? And you got denied and they say, oh, you got denied because you have collections on your because you have collections on your consumer report. Well, if you have collections on your consumer report, that simply means that you now are damaged because of their failure. And what a lot of people don't know is that a collection agency reporting a collections to the consumer reporting agencies is an actual form of collecting. So during the validation period, if the debt cannot be validated, reporting of the account to the consumer reporting agency must stop until the debt is validated.
Okay, so yeah, portfolio recovery is really violating that because they only sent me the statement. They sent me a statement.
The statement is not a validation of debt.
What was that code again?
It's a 12 CFR 1006.34C. I'll be going over how you use it this weekend. I got you, girl. I got you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I'm so happy I found your page, honestly. Because I've been struggling. Like, I've legit taken myself. I like 3 credit collections off of my account. So I went from a 520 to a 718 or something like that in like 35 days. So
it's knowing what to do. So, like I said, this weekend, and I want you to think about this. What you're learning now, what you're putting into practice, right? Think about the amount of people that you can help that's in a similar situation to what you are in right now.
That's my plan. That's my ultimate.
Listen, baby girl, listen. There's 333 million people in America. 333 million. Girl, all you need to get to be financially free. Once you hit 1,000, you pass your first million. That is a fact. There's 333 million. There's more than enough people with bad credit or stuff on their credit for you to help. So the power to change your circumstances, the power to change your bank account, the power to change your cash flow resides on you and your ability to take action when the opportunity presents themselves. And here you are, a proof of your stewardship. Here you are, a proof of all you've been studying. Here you are as proof and testimony that you can do it.
Thank you. And I'm going to continue to keep moving.
All right.
With your help. Oh my God.
I got you. I will teach you everything I know. I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't believe in holding information back. Like I said, there's 333 million people. There's more than enough people for all of us to win. All right. So I'll see you in class tomorrow. It does start with a growth mindset. You are absolutely right. Fit Body Works. It does. It starts with a growth and abundance mindset, and you have it, and you are going to be amazing. I got you. Just show up to class, and I'll do what I'm supposed to do.
I'm ready to work.
The show up part, I can't do that for y'all. I can't show up for y'all. I know I'm gonna show up, but once you do show up, I'll do my part because I know that you are invested in yourself. You're taking this serious. Your credit means a lot to you, and you want to go and help some people. Why not? Let's go. If my people are destroyed, Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed because of a lack of knowledge. Well, the opposite must also be true. If my people are educated, my people will not be destroyed. And that is my goal, to educate my people so we can make a difference.
Amen to that. Mm-hmm. But thank you so much. I can't wait to see you in class tomorrow.
Let's go. All right. I don't know what led me to follow you, but I'm already thankful for it. Ooh, Mr. C73. Let's go. Karen. So the class is general admission $97. Everybody got $97, guys. Come on. I know you can come to the class. $97 for general admission. And if you want that extra hour with me, all you need to do is get the Brain Picker ticket. It gives you an extra hour with me. The Brain Picker ticket gives you an extra hour with me that you can ask questions, get strategies. Ask me whatever. Are you going to post this? Yes, I am. I'm going to post it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we started off fire. We started off just going. So let me tell you what's going on, guys, because we kind of just jumped into it, right? So tomorrow is the how to get paid for bad credit masterclass. Tomorrow is the how to get paid for bad credit masterclass. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be extraordinary, right? And you have an opportunity, you have a unique opportunity to be a part of this masterclass. So if you're on Instagram, I got two instructions. All right, I'm gonna talk to Instagram first. So everybody else on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, just hold on for me. If you are on Instagram, comment the word class. All right, just comment the word class. If you're on Instagram, comment the word class, and you will get the link in your DM to join the masterclass tomorrow. Comment the word class if you're on Instagram. All right, so I should see everybody on Instagram commenting the word class right now to get the link. Guys, it's tomorrow. The masterclass is tomorrow. Success loves speed. Slow feet don't eat. All right, let's go and get your credit right. Comment the word class, the DM, check your DM, the link will be in there. Comment the word class. Now, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitch, if you're on LinkedIn, what you need to do is send me a text message, because the automation doesn't work on Facebook and YouTube the way it does on Instagram. So if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, all you need to do is send me a text message. Look at your screen and you will see text the word class. So send me a text message. Text the word class to 917-993-5238. So if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, send me a text message, right? Send me a text message. The word you're going to text me is class, CLASS. Text the word class to 917-993-5238, and you will get the link for the masterclass. All right? So once you text that, you will be able to be on the masterclass. General admission is only $97, ladies and gentlemen, less than $100. You can start repairing, rebuilding, restoring your own credit today for less than $100. If you want to speak to me, if you want to ask me questions, if you got clients, if you want strategy, then you need to get the Brain Picker ticket. If you want to listen to somebody's questions, then you need to get a Brain Picker ticket. The Brain Picker ticket gives you 1 hour earlier access than general admission. General admission starts at 8 p.m. Everyone that has a Brain Picker ticket, right? Everybody that got a Brain Picker ticket, you are able to be there at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. So if you're a Brain Picker ticket holder, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our call is going to start. For general admission, it starts at 8. Okay. All right. Let me just get caught up here. Some messages and stuff was coming in. Boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. We're good to go. All right. So, and ask question. Yes. Thank you very much, Shante. Thank you so much for following up on that question for me. So let me talk to y'all. So guys, so you see Shante Britt here in the chat. Shante is my assistant. She's super fast. She's so dope. Let me drop some fire in the chat for Shante. Drop some fire in the chat for Shante. For those of you guys that message the word class, she will also be communicating with you guys in my profile as well. So we'll make sure that we didn't miss anybody, okay? So let's make sure that you comment the word class. If you're on Instagram, comment the word class to be a part of this masterclass tomorrow. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all you guys need to do is text me the word class to 917-993-5238. All right, so let's get into it. Is it possible to get a paid account charge-off status removed? All right. So if the account is paid and you have proof that the account is paid, the account cannot be a charge-off. So if the account is reported as a charge-off, we're talking about inaccurate reporting. So what do we do? How can we potentially get paid for that? Nah, I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. 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 I'm gonna leave. I was about to go ham just now. That is for tomorrow. Mm. All right. So let's talk about the violations. When when are your rights violated? When? At what point is enough enough? Are you going to wait until a debt collector sues you? Are you going to wait for you to apply for something only to find out that you're not able to get it because there's negative items on your credit? Are you going to wait till you need that new car because the old one got busted and now you're at the dealership? Now your credit got run 10 to 15 times. Now you got 15 new inquiries. You still didn't get the car because your credit is bad. They told you that you needed a co-signer. Or are you going to wait until you need to move to a new apartment because the old neighborhood is getting too violent? Your kids are growing up. You don't want them in the same area. Or are you going to wait until it's time to get your new home, right? The kids are growing, the family is expanding, and now you need a home. You need a 4-bedroom, a 5-bedroom, 2-bath. All the kids need their own room. Are you going to wait until you need your credit to fix your credit? Or are you going to take the time now when you have the opportunity to do it to get it done? Guys, I'm telling you, it's important that, all right, hold on, let me see something. I see one person is looking to come on the live. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Millionaire Blink, shout out to you in the building. Let me know. Send me a video request if you want to come live with me as well. Let's talk some consumer law. I saw somebody that wanted to come on the live just now. So let me see what's popping. Yeah. So Lysandra, you gotta fix it now. Like, let me ask some of you a question. What is the current interest rate you are paying on your car? Let me ask somebody that. What is the current interest rate you are paying on your car? I'm curious to know. And guys, this is no pressure. If you do not want to share it, it's okay. But I'm going to go somewhere with this, okay? I'm going to go somewhere with this. What is the current interest rate that you're paying on your car? Okay, I see 35%. I see 12.5. I see 6.4. Okay, Cat, that is too much. Absolutely. All right. Who's man? Yes, that is exactly where I am about to go. Okay, so now I want you guys to tell me, what state are you in? Tell me the state that you're in. What state are you in? And I'm going to ask you to Google something for me afterwards. What state are you in? Okay, I see Ohio, I see Georgia, I see Florida, I see Missouri. Okay. All right. I want you to open a browser. If you have a second device, I want you to Google. Whatever state you're in, I want you to Google what is, like, okay, so I'm in Georgia, right? I'm in Georgia right now. So we're all gonna go to Google. Let's go to Google. Let's do this together, right? And what we're gonna Google is what is Georgia. I'm in Georgia. So whatever your state is, put that state there. What is your state? Whatever your state is, put it there. What is your state usury law? So I want you to put this in, right? And it's going to give you some stuff. So I'm going to read for Georgia, right? Georgia's usury laws, which are found in the official code of Georgia, Title 7, Chapter 4, limit the interest rate that lenders can charge on loans. So no written contract. The legal maximum interest rate is 7% per year. Written contract. Written contract would be like your car contract, credit card contract, personal loans. Those are written contracts. The interest rate can be higher than 7%, but if the loan is $3,000 or less, it can't be more than 16. All right. So now, loans over $3,000, there is no limit on interest rates for loans between $3,000 and $250,000. That's the Georgia state. So let's go on further ahead and read. Usury laws limit the interest rate amount a lender can charge. In Georgia, a licensed lender, all right, a licensed lender cannot charge more than 10% interest on a loan of $3,000 or less. All right, so this is for the state of Georgia. Now, if I was supposed to change this and I go to New York, because I don't like Georgia state usury law, I'm going to go to New York because I live in New York as well. Usury law defined as the lending amount of money at an exorbitant interest rate. In New York, the maximum rate of interest on a loan is 16% per annum. This simply means if a lender charges more than that, it may be liable for civil usury. Interest rates that is higher than 25% constitutes criminal usury. What does all of that mean? Ladies and gentlemen, find the usury law for your state. If the interest rate you are paying exceeds the maximum allowable amount of usury, they can be fined for criminal charges. You can sue them, ladies and gentlemen. That's my point. And learning consumer law gives you, like, the superpowers that come with knowing consumer laws are exponential. If there's anyone on this live that is in New York and you are paying over 16% on any loan, credit card, car payment, mortgage, whatever, if you're paying an excess of 16%, ladies and gentlemen, it is criminal and they have violated your usury law. The maximum amount of interest that can be charged in the state of New York is 16%. If you're in Florida, let me change this to Florida. I believe Florida was 18%, but let me put Florida in. How, like, these are things you can get paid from, ladies and gentlemen. You can get paid by learning this stuff and going back after them. Right? So it's beyond, like, the superpowers, ladies and gentlemen, that come with consumer law are on a whole different level. So let me check Florida right now. Let me see what Florida is saying. All right. Florida usury laws found in Chapter 687 of the Florida states prohibit the charging of interest rates that are higher than what is permitted by state law. Usury is defined as the unlawful practice of lending money at unreasonable high interest. Okay, so what is Florida's interest rate? As of June 2023, the maximum interest rate allowed in Florida are loans up to $500,000, 18% per annum, simple interest. Loans over $500,000 or more, 25%. So if any of you got a loan in Florida, if you're in Florida and you are paying more than 18% interest rate, your state usury law has been violated and you need to go and recoup all those excess. Like, this live is so good. Like, is this good? Like, is this good? Like, let me know if it's good. If it's good, let me see y'all drop some fire in the chat. If this live is good, let me see y'all drop the word class in the chat. How many of y'all are going to be on the masterclass tomorrow? Because I'm going to go nuts on that masterclass. Who is going to be on that masterclass? If you're going to be on that masterclass, drop the word class in the chat. Let me see who's going to be there. Who? All right. So I saw someone asking about Pennsylvania. Let's see what Pennsylvania is. Let's look at PA. What is Pennsylvania usury law? Okay, Pennsylvania usury law or interest rate law limits the maximum interest rate that can be charged on loans or the use of money to 6% per year for loans of $50,000 or less. If you live in Pennsylvania or PA and you have a loan that is less than $50,000, the maximum interest rate you should be paying is 6%. I'm going to say this again. If you're in PA, the maximum allowable interest rate as per your state usury is 6%. So if you're in PA and you are paying more than 6% on any loan, ladies and gentlemen, with a car loan, personal loan, mortgage, you can even do it for credit cards. If you are paying more than 6%, ladies and gentlemen, you have been got. The banks got you, they got you, they got you, and they've been charging you all of this fee, all of this interest rate. And guess what? You can recover usury. You can, I'm gonna say this. You can recover and get paid those money back. Everything that is in excess of your state usury, you can get the money back. Do not think that it is gone. No, you can recoup it. You can get it back. Whoo! This is a good one. All right, let's see what's going on. I see a few people that want to join me on the live. Let's see what's going on. You're here with your favorite consumer law expert, Lorraine Delavante. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see what's going on. Guys, remember, if you are just joining, ladies and gentlemen, we have a class tomorrow. The class is how to get paid for bad credit. You gotta be there. It's going to be an amazing class. If you're on Instagram, and you have not gotten the link to join the masterclass tomorrow, do you have a mentorship program? Yes, I'll be talking about it too tomorrow. So what you guys need to do if you're on Instagram, this instruction is only for Instagram. If you are on Instagram, just comment the word class. If you are on Instagram, comment the word class. All right. If you're just joining, and you're on Instagram, comment the word class. I'm going to send you a link. It's going to be in your DM. You need to get on the masterclass tomorrow. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, Twitch, Sinclair, what I need you to do is look on the screen. You're going to see an instruction, and it says text the word class to 917-993-5238. So text the word class to 917-993-5238. I'll be going over how you can use a letter. I'll be making a letter tomorrow. Let's see, will we have time to make the letter? I'll go over the strategy tomorrow of how you would get your money back. So let's say that you're in Pennsylvania, wherever you are, as long as the interest rate is above the state usury, you can get that money back. What if I want you to fix my credit? I'm too busy to do it myself. Unfortunately, right now, I do not provide credit repair services. I am an educator. So, what I do is I teach consumers like you how to repair, rebuild, restore your own credit, how to grow and start your own credit repair business, and now how to get paid for having negative items on your credit that the consumer reporting agencies and the creditors or debt collectors are in violation of. That's what I currently do. I do not offer credit repair services at this time. All right. When we send off letters using your AI system, it says delivered, but they are really no response. It's been months. Well, you have a tracking number. So track, all you need to do is plug in your tracking number. If it says delivered, it was delivered. Now, what you need to do is hold them accountable. The law gives them 30 days for them to respond. If they do not respond in 30 days, then you know they are in violation of A1A and I5. So, how do you enforce A1A and I5 when a creditor or a debt collector or a consumer reporting agency does not respond to your dispute? When they ignore your dispute letter, what do you do? I'm going to be going over that tomorrow. Very good question. What is the difference between the Masterclass and the new program? So, the Masterclass tomorrow is to launch the new program. The Masterclass is the appetizer for the new program. All right. So, if you had secured your spot, if you are one of the 25, the list actually has 180 on here, and we're taking the first 25 that make their deposit. So for those of you that wants to be a part of the new program, let me see. How many of you want to be a part of the new program? I'm curious to know how many of you are interested in being a part of the new program, the Consumer Law Connoisseurs, how to get paid for bad credit. How many people are interested in getting in being a part of that class? I'm only taking 25 people. The wait list that I have, it has 183 persons on there. But I'm curious as to how many of you want to be a part of that new program, the Consumer Law Connoisseur, how to get paid for bad credit. How many people are interested in being a part of that program? Will mentee be invited? This is a separate program from the university. So it's not a university product. It's a completely separate product. All right. So let me see. What about the 97 and the difference in the 500 that's supposed to include the class? Okay. So if you pay the 500 to register, remember that's not the price of the program, right? The price of the program is only $2,000. So let me be transparent with numbers here. The price of the program is only $2,000. $500 is to hold your spot. So if you put a deposit down, you have secured your spot. That deposit that you put down for the program automatically gives you a brain picker ticket to the masterclass. So for those of you that made your deposit for the Consumer Law Connoisseur, how to get paid for bad credit program, for every one of you that made a deposit, you also have a brain picker ticket to the masterclass. Tomorrow, the team will be reaching out. I should have been more clear with which should I get in the program or the university. So once you join the program, right, the program is focused on a few things. So let me explain the difference. The university is mentorship. The program is a 4-month program. All right. So the university is ongoing mentorship, coaching calls, challenges, master, like it gives you a lot of access, right? The program, the new program, is a 4-month program where we are solely focused on the dispute method and how we're going to get paid. So what is your round one disputes going to look like? I will be personally helping y'all put your round one, your round two letters together for you to send these disputes off, for us to use this as evidence now to get paid. That's the difference between this program. This program is laser focused on you getting paid, right? The university is the mentorship and coaching that gives you all the perks of being here. So it's two separate programs. They're talking about third parties can dispute for an individual. Big Star Tactics. Hear it on TransUnion with my own ears. And there are ways to have TransUnion be accountable. The issue why a lot of you run into so many roadblocks is because you don't properly know how to dispute. The dispute process is what keeping a lot of you from getting deletions. And when you don't know how to delete or to dispute items correctly using the correct laws, this is where now we have stall tactics and we have you being frustrated because they did not respond to you. They responded to you with the wrong thing, and you don't know what your round two is going to be. So that type of stuff, I teach that in the university. But once you're in the university, you come to the masterclass for free. So if you're in the university, you get the masterclass for free, but the program itself is a separate program. So I hope I explained that as much as a detail as possible so no one is confused. Now, to be on the list for the new program, if you want to be on the list for the new program, what you need to do is, if you're on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, I'll come to you in just a second. If you are on Instagram, comment the word paid. If you want to be a part of the new program, the 4-month program, the Consumer Law Connoisseur, this program will only be given once a quarter. All right. So if you want to be a part of this program, ladies and gentlemen, what you will need to do is comment the word paid. If you're on Instagram, comment the word paid. Only if you're on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, comment the word paid and you will get the link to get on the waitlist. And on the waitlist, you can secure your spot on the waitlist. So just comment the word paid in the chat and you'll get that link. For everybody on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, if you want to be a part of the new program, what you need to do now is text. You got to send me a text message because the automation does not work the same way for it doesn't work the same way for YouTube. So you will need to text me the word paid. So text the word paid to 917-993-5238. So if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, text the word paid to 917-993-5238 to be a part of the Consumer Law Connoisseur program. All right, so I explained those. So let's get back into how to get paid for that collector. Will the masterclass teach us how to remove late payment? Late payment is also on the list. So I will be going over the late payment removal strategy. Yes, I will be going over the late payment removal strategy. Because a lot of you don't know that there are 43 million Americans in the last 6 months. So there's over 43 million Americans in the last 6 months that have late payments. Some of you don't know that if you dispute the item correctly, you can also potentially get paid for late payments. I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say it slow because somebody in the back didn't get it. What's going on, Sylvia? Can I pay you just to do everything for me? Unfortunately not, Queen. We do not offer that service right now. Unfortunately not. We don't offer that service right now. We do not offer credit repair services It's an educational company that teaches you how to repair, rebuild, restore your own credit, how to start and grow your credit repair business and scale it, and now how to get paid for negative or derogatory items that is potentially on your credit. My client just got a 17K charge off removed. Let's go. Men lie, women lie, the receipts don't. Let's go, Sylvia. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm telling you guys, the strategy works. Here we go, another testimonial. My client just got a 17K charge off removed. Let's go. This stuff works. The dispute strategies work, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't something that I'm here making up. The dispute strategies work. The law is the law. There is no going around the law. The law stands absolute. These corporations must abide by the rules. And if they are not, it is on you. Tap yourself on the chest and say, me. Tap yourself on the chest and say, me. It is my responsibility. Tap yourself on the chest and say, me. It is my responsibility. It is my credit. It is my responsibility. Come on, tap yourself. Do not be scared. Tap yourself on the chest. It is my credit. It is my responsibility. Are there payment plans for the university? Yes, we do have payment plans for the university. If you are interested in joining the university, comment the word university if you're on Instagram. If you are interested in joining the university, comment the word university or DM me your name, your email address, and your phone number, and just let me know, Darain, I'm ready to join the university. So if you're on Instagram and you want to be a part of the university, all you need to do is DM me your name, email address, and phone number, and just say, Darain, I am ready to join the university. If you you can just comment the word university in the chat as well. If you're on Instagram, just comment the word university and you will get the link as well. Now, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, all you need to do is text the word university. So text the word university to 917-993-5238. So if you're there, text the word university to 917-993-5238. Text the word university to 917-993-5238. All right. Popular FCRA violations. Let's talk about popular FCRA violations. The first thing we're going to talk about are, let me see. Let's get over here. Alrighty, boom, boom, boom. Let's get this opened up. Let's get this going. All right. So when it comes to the FCRA, right? Let's talk about some of the most common violation. I need help. Letters sent. CRA stalling. So NOLA boss. You need to be in that class tomorrow. I got you covered. Show up to class tomorrow, NOLA boss, and let me teach you how you can hold them accountable. All right. What are the payment plans? I'm ready to join the university, but I can't afford the program and university at the same time. So, LUHS, tell you what, text me your name, your email, and your phone number, and copy this message that you just dropped right here and put it in my DMs. Yeah, copy the message here Drop it in my DMs with your name, email address, and phone number. Just do that for me, and I'll got you. All right, so Nola Boss, let me talk about what's going on with you. The consumer reporting agencies, they are notorious. You're Jamaican, right? Yes, I am. I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. All right. Now, let me tell you what happens when you send out dispute letters and they don't respond. So there's four possible responses, right? There's four possible responses to a dispute. How many responses? Four. Can y'all drop that in the chat for me? There's four possible responses when you dispute. The first thing is they replied verified, validated, or accurate. That's one response, right? The second response is they mark updated, right? That means nothing. The third response is they don't respond to you at all, right? So no response is an actual response. So the third thing is they don't respond to you at all. And then the fourth thing is they hit you with a response totally unrelated to what you asked for. Totally. So there's four possible ways. These four possible ways have different round two methods. Not all round two methods works the same. So let me explain. If they marked it verified, validated, or accurate, it requires an I6B3 response, a round two I6B3. If they respond to you saying that it was updated, updated means nothing. So now we're talking about an A1A or an I5 round two letter. If they did not respond to you at all, meaning they ignored the dispute completely, then we're talking about a A1A I5 round two response. So whichever response you get, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys are missing is the correct dispute round two letter. That's what you don't know. And that's why you don't know how to respond when they give you a stall letter. What do you do when they give you a stall letter? What do you do when they don't respond? What do you do when they mark it updated? What do you do when you send out a round one dispute and they respond with something completely different than what you asked for? This is why we're talking about how to get paid, because the law is very specific on what is required when a response is due. Is everybody following me? The law requires specific things for specific rounds of disputes. Did I lose anybody? I hope I didn't lose none of y'all. Did I lose anyone? Like did I lose? I hope I didn't lose anybody. Did I lose anyone? So Nola Boss, that's what I'm going to be teaching you, all right? And guess what? You know what? This is, oh my God, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Y'all are going to hold me accountable. I am going to do it. Everyone that got a brain picker ticket, I'm going to do it. Happy Father's Day. For everyone that got a brain picker ticket, I will personally give you a Father's Day treat to join the university. I'm not going to say what it is. I am not going to say what it is. For everybody that gets in the class tomorrow, to join the university, I will give you 50% off the entire university. Everybody that has a brain picker ticket tomorrow, if you got a brain picker ticket tomorrow, I will give you 50% off the university. I will personally make sure that it gets done. I'm going to say Happy Father's Day. Everybody that got a brain picker ticket, if you are a brain picker ticket holder, if you are a brain picker ticket holder, I will let you in my university for 50% off. Happy Father's Day. How about that? How about that? I will let you in the university for 50% off. Anybody that's a brain picker ticket holder. That also means is that the masterclass? Yes, we're talking about the masterclass. Tomorrow is the how to get paid for bad credit masterclass. It is going to be bananas. All right, we're going to be going through a lot of stuff. All right, let me see if my mentor is here. Okay, great. About to finish this live. All right. What's happy belated Mother's Day? We did the Mother's Day special already, Nola. We had totally done the Mother's Day special already. So guys, remember, class is tomorrow. The master class is tomorrow. How to get paid for bad credit. We're going to be going over a few things. So let me pull up the calendar, the itinerary rather, not the calendar. Let me pull up the itinerary. Itinerary. Let me pull up the itinerary for tomorrow. So we're going to go over a few things. So tomorrow's topic, right? We're going to go over how to get paid for inquiries, collections, repossessions, identity theft. I'm going to go over the dispute process, round 1, round 2, round 3, A, B, and C. We'll go over civil liability, punitive damages, Equal Credit Opportunity Act violation, arbitration clauses in your contract, and small claims. We'll be going over those tomorrow. All right. These are the topics for tomorrow. How are you going to get paid for these things? I will be unveiling all of this to y'all. So for those of y'all that are going to be there tomorrow, I'm going to go over this strategy, guys. I will be going over the strategy of one, how do you find the violation? Let's talk about that. How do you know when your consumer rights have been violated? Can somebody drop it in the chat for me? How do you know when your consumer rights have been violated? And guys, there is no wrong answer. Please, there is absolutely no wrong answer here. This is just a neutral question. I want to know. How do you know when your consumer rights have been violated? Somebody talk to me. How do you know when your consumer rights have been violated? How do you know? I would love to hear your feedback. I would genuinely love to hear your feedback. How do you know when your rights have been violated? Can somebody talk to me? How, when you read federal laws. Excellent answer, Sylvia. Yes. When you get familiar with consumer laws, like when you change the things you look at, the things you look at will also change. Most people won't know that their rights have been violated until they either watch one of my videos, hear me speak, or listen to somebody that knows consumer law, right? So when when the credit hero tells us we're about to get paid, let's get it, let's go. So let's talk about some of the popular FCRA violations, right? So credit reporting agencies are consumer reporting agencies, right? And the creditors who supply information to them must provide and keep your credit information current, right? The information must be current, the information must be accurate. When your credit circumstances have changed and the information in your credit report isn't updated to reflect these changes, This failure might be a violation of the FCRA. Shelly, what's good after viewing your credit report and seeing all the inaccuracies? Yes, that is another amazing answer. So, some examples of violations include failing to report that a debt was discharged in bankruptcy. That's one. Second one would be reporting old debts as new or re-aged, right? Or debts that have passed the statute of limitation. Reporting an account as active when it was voluntarily closed by the consumer or by the creditor. Um, Furnishing and reporting inaccurate information, right? So let's talk about that. Furnishing inaccurate information. So when we furnish inaccurate information, guys, what exactly are we talking about? So we're talking about reporting a debt as a charge off when the debt was settled or it was paid in full. If the debt was paid in full, it cannot be a charge off. A paid account cannot be a charged off account. Is everyone following? You cannot pay an account and the account is listed as a charge off. That report is now inaccurate. Inaccurate reporting is one of the reasons why you can get paid for bad credit. So when you dispute the item as inaccurate and then they come back and tell you that the account is verified, validated, or accurate, ladies and gentlemen, that now becomes a violation and that prompts what is called a reinvestigation. The reinvestigation now is to check the validity, the accuracy, the integrity, and the completeness of the information that was furnished. Right? So if the information that was furnished is inaccurate and they replied validated, and then you request the procedure that was used to validate the inaccurate information, well, if they don't respond to you or they don't produce the procedure that was used along with the certification of accuracy and with the person, the name of the person or the company or the phone number that validated the information, that is a violation, ladies and gentlemen. And I know I just went completely nerd mode on y'all, but like this is what I want you to get. I need this to be a reflex. This needs to be a reflex, right? So when they come at you, you know how to go back at them. So I know I totally just nerded out on y'all, but just make sure that you're following me. All right? So when they report inaccurate information, right? Misstating the balance due. That's another one where the character or the item or the amount is not accurate. They saying you owe $250 when indeed the correct number was $247. So where did this $3 come from? If you owe potentially, allegedly, owe a balance of 357, that's what they should be reporting, right? So the only solution to these clowns denying your rights is arbitration and litigation. Yes, because if you do not do anything, you will be violated. Closed mouths don't get fed. I'm going to say this again. Closed mouths do not get fed. And if you let these corporate, let me break something down to y'all. Woo, I'm going to go ham and then I'm going to get off of this platform. The consumer reporting agencies and the creditors are in business to make profit. So let's soak that part up. You know, for reported inaccurate information, we in arbitration. Shelly's been on it. Let's go. The consumer reporting agencies and the creditors and debt collectors, they're in business to make money. They're not in business to make sure your information is accurate. No, they're not. They are not in business to make sure that the 200 million files that is in their possession, that the information is accurate, because they make the most money off of people with bad credit. So if they make the most money off people with bad credit, why would they go to ensure that the information that is in your profile is accurate when bad credit makes the most money? Can please explain that to me? Explain it to me. All right. Question. If they send me back a validated debt and I don't respond back to them, can I still get the late payment off? Yes, you can. You just got to dispute it again. And by the way, guys, let me give you guys an update that's coming very soon. I'm launching my. No, I'm gonna leave it for a surprise. I'll leave it for Sunday. I'm gonna leave that as a surprise. Nope, I ain't telling y'all. I'm gonna tell you guys on Sunday. And some of you are gonna be like, Doreen, you're gonna go live on Sunday. It's Father's Day. Yes, I am, because there's a lot of dads out there that need to get their credit right. Y'all need to get your credit right so you can go have some time with the kid, take the kid on a vacation, buy a new car to transport your little ones. Yes, I will be live on Sunday because I know that there are men out there that still needs my services. When is the software getting launched? We are doing a relaunch next week. We are tightening up some of the last minute stuff on the software. The software launch should be within the next week or two. We will be doing a relaunch of the software. Absolutely great question. Okay. Reporting late payments when you paid timely. Now, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time on this. Reporting late payments when you paid timely. Wells Fargo was sued for $3.7 billion, right? They were purposely applying missed payments to people's account. Bank of America was sued for $200 million because they were also applying late payments to people's credit. Guys, there are a lot of you right now. There's a lot of you right now that have late payments on your credit. And for some of y'all, not all of y'all, for some of y'all, you were never late. They misapplied payments to your account because there's money in late payment, right? Just finance a car. How can I get it this? That's a whole nother topic for something that I don't teach. I don't teach discharge debt. That's not something that I teach. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, late payments is one of the biggest businesses banks do. Like, when they came up with the idea to report late payments, ladies and gentlemen, it had a dollar sign attached to it. Let me explain how it works. I'm going to explain how this works. And we're going to do the math, right? All right, let's go to Google first. Let's find out. I'm going to use Bank of America and I'm going to use Wells Fargo, right? Bank of America and Wells Fargo. Now I'm gonna go to Google and I'm gonna ask Google a question. You know what? Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, how many clients does Bank of America have?
Bank of America is one of many big banks in the world, serving 66 million consumer and small business customers in the U.S. through a network of 4,300 retail financial centers.
Thank you.
This is from Credible.
No, that's fine. Thank you, sir. All right. So Siri just told us that Bank of America has over 66 million people, right? They serve about 66 million people. People. All right. Hey, Siri. How many clients does Wells Fargo have?
It is the third largest brokerage firm in the United States as of June 30th, 2021, with $1.9 trillion retail client assets under management. This answer is from Wikipedia.
So, hey Siri, how many consumers does Wells Fargo serve?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many consumers does Wells Fargo serve. Check it out.
Can you tell me the answer?
Okay, I found this on the web for can you tell me the answer? Check it out.
Siri, why you behaving like this? Come on, girl. Siri, come on. All right, Siri didn't want to give me Wells Fargo, so we're gonna have to manually look for Wells Fargo because apparently Siri didn't want to give it to me. So let's find out how many clients is Wells Fargo serving. Apparently Wells Fargo talked to Siri and they don't want to give me the answer. How many accounts does Wells Fargo support? All right, let's see. Huh. Okay, how many consumers? Like this to find, it's getting difficult finding Wells Fargo. How many consumers? Consumers. Okay, here we go. Wells Fargo has over 70 million. Okay. Plus or minus, guys. These numbers they might not be accurate, all right? These numbers might not be accurate, but at least we have a figure that we're working with. All right. So, Wells Fargo, right? Wells Fargo got 70 million. And Bank of America got 66 million. Now, the next question we're going to ask is, hey Siri, what percentage of Americans have late payments?
Here's what I found.
37% of Americans paid a late fee in the last 12 months. All right. 37% of Americans. Guys, do the math with me. I'm telling y'all, just follow the numbers. So 37% paid late payments in the last 12 months. All right. Hey Siri. How many people in the United States of America have a, you know what? Never mind. Not that question. Hey Siri.
Okay.
Wait, baby, hold on, baby. Hold on. Hey Siri.
Sorry, I don't understand.
All right, baby girl, let's start over. Hey Siri. How many people live in the United States of America?
In 2021, the population of the United States was 332,278,200.
All right. So let's round it off, ladies and gentlemen, to now with immigrants and everybody to 333 million. Now I want somebody to do the math. What is 37% of 333 million? Can somebody do the math for me? What is 37% of 333 million? Who can do that math for me? Who can do the math? What is 37% of 333 million? Can somebody help a brother out and do the math? Y'all know I got a high school diploma, right? Who's helping a brother out? 37% of 333 million. Did anybody do that math for me? I'm going to show y'all the amount of money they're making. All right, so I see 109 million. All right, I'm seeing two different answers. I'm seeing 123,210,000, and I'm seeing 109. So I'm going to wait for a third answer to see which. 37% of 333 million. Okay, 122. Okay, so I have two answers that are very close together. All right. No, okay. Now I'm seeing all sorts of answers. All right. So I think the answer is 123,000. No, 123 million. I'm seeing so many different answers. I'm sorry, I did 33%. No, we want 37%. So let's do it again. 37%. 37% of 333 million. 37% Okay, good. Now I'm seeing. Okay, so the answer is 123,210,000. Okay, I got the answer. Okay, perfect. So, guys, 123 million people paid late payments, right? What is the average late payment? Has anyone here ever paid a late payment fee before? What is the late payment fee? Has anyone here ever paid for late payment before? Anyone? Talk to me. Who's ever paid a late payment fee? Let me find out if my coach is here. Who's ever paid a late payment fee? Okay, so let's say now the average late payment fee is $25, right? So let's say the average late payment fee. How you doing, coach? Are you here or are you still on the way? Oh, you were okay. So go ahead, do your thing then. I'll let you know when I'm done. Go ahead. Okay, so just come over. Let me know and I'll buzz you in. All right, no problem. All right. So the average late payment. Let's say the average late payment is $25. Um, at least $40. But let's be conservative, right? Let's say it's $25. Let's use $25. Now I need somebody to multiply $25. So 34. Okay, so if we go from between 20 and 40, let's use 34 then. Let's use 34. Let's cut it right in the middle. $34. Let's use that as the average late payment. I want you to multiply 34. Multiply 34 by 123,210,000 and tell me what you get. And I'm going to show you guys the amount of money the banking industry makes from late payments alone. We're not talking about bank fees or checking account fees or sign up fees or we're not talking about annual subscriptions. We're not talking about none of those. We're talking about late payment alone. Multiply 123,210,000 by $34. Just I'm giving you an example of what this banking industry do, how they make so much money. And this is just late payments. This is late payments alone. Because we're not talking about when they go to collections and all right, so I'm seeing some numbers. I'm seeing 4,189,140,000. Let me see if anybody else can confirm this number. I got 4,189,140,000. Who else? Who else can confirm this number? I see 4,189,140,000. This is the only thing on my credit and it's fucking me up. Late payments. I'm going to teach you guys how to get those late payments off. Okay, so the number is correct. 4,189,140,000. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you that these banks make billions, and we're talking in the last 4 months alone, this is in the so when I tell you that, do you really think that Capital One cares to correct your late payment? Like, do you really think Wells Fargo or Bank of America care to delete your late payment? Do you think they care? The answer to that is no. Late payment is a $4.18 billion industry. This is just late payments. This is one thing. One, ladies and gentlemen, this is one thing. Like, I really hope y'all are getting the magnitude. TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, they don't care if you got a late payment. Bank of America doesn't care if you got a late payment. Wells Fargo doesn't care. When you multiply that by the 37% of Americans that have late payments within the last 12 months, it exceeds 4.18 billion. They do not care if you have the late payment. They are making billions of dollars off of you being late. You know what? It's time for me to get off of this live because I be telling y'all the shit, but y'all ain't listening. Y'all are not listening. And when I have these classes and I'm telling y'all, yo, y'all need to be on these classes. You need to learn how to get paid. They are taking money from your pocket. How do you take that back? You need to learn consumer law. Don't tell me about no damn Metro 2. Don't tell me about Metro 2. You ain't going to get paid using Metro 2. You're not. This is what's going to get you paid when you know about your state usury laws. When you know that 15 USC 1666B says they cannot furnish a payment as late unless consumer law gets you paid. Don't tell me about no damn Metro 2. It ain't gonna get you. It ain't get you paid. When they take 4.18 billion from you, when they take that 4.18 billion for you, you're not on the yachts with them. You're not in the private jets with them. You're not going to the all-inclusive vacations. You're not getting that $100 million bonus. No, you're not. You're home. You are broke. Your account is negative. You're in check systems. You're about to be evicted. The car just got repoed. That's where you're at. You can't get approved for anything because you got late payments. You can't get approved for anything because you got collections. This is the reason why I do what I do, ladies and gentlemen, because you need to be educated on this stuff. When I came to this country and I discovered consumer law, I am like, why isn't anyone talking about this stuff? Why aren't y'all talking about this stuff? My daughter had 2 apartments. Her lease for her apartment won't be able to finish the ball by end of month. Is there any way to get ahead of being reported to her credit? Well, it depends on what you want to do. If it gets reported on her credit, then it must follow FCRA guidelines. Shelly, you're right. You can't even buy a home with a child support on a report. You can't. And guess what? Child support, oh my God. Child support is not supposed to be on your credit at all. So anybody that got child support, it should not be on your credit. If you got child support and it's on your credit, it shouldn't be on your credit. Child support is not supposed to be on your credit. And I have a document from TransUnion to prove it. Whew. Get me started. God damn, y'all get me started. Anyway, that's it for class tonight. That is it for class tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys tomorrow for the masterclass. I'm about to meet up with one of my mentors. I got a lot of stuff to cover. Tomorrow's class is going to be amazing. For those of you that just joined, I sue TransUnion for reporting child support. Yes, child support is not supposed to be on your credit. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that just joined, comment the word class. If you want to be a part of the masterclass tomorrow, comment the word class. Comment the word class. Tomorrow, if you're on Instagram, comment the word class. The class tomorrow, if you get a brain picker ticket, class starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. General admission is only $97. Brain picker is only $297. Okay, so for those of you that for those of you that wants to be a part of the master class tomorrow, If you're on Instagram, comment the word class. Comment the word class. Comment the word class. If you are on Instagram, comment the word class to get the link to join the masterclass tomorrow. If you're on YouTube, text the word class. If you are on YouTube, text the word class to 917-993-5238. If you are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, text me. Send me a text message. Text the word class, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on text the word class to 917-993-5238. All right. So text the word class to 917-993-5238 if you are on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitch. If you are on Instagram, just comment the word class. Tomorrow's class is going to be crazy because I'm going to go ham. I'm going to go berserk on that class. I'm going to break down how we're going to use consumer laws to get paid. How do you use consumer laws to get paid? That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow's class, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be breaking it all down for you. All right. So from your favorite island boy, y'all know what time it is. I need you guys, if you are just joining, comment the word class. If you're on Instagram, comment the word class. There's a master class tomorrow. How to get paid for bad credit. It's going down tomorrow. There's 2 tickets. There's general admission for only $97. And then we have Brain Picker, which is $297. Guys, Brain Picker, your class starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are general admission, your class starts at if you're general admission, your class starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me get the link real quick. And I'm going to drop it over here for y'all in YouTube, because I see y'all asking for it. Let me just drop the link real quick. All right, let me drop this in here. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. Let me drop this in here for y'all on YouTube and Facebook. There you go. Oh, what's going on, Joe? What's going on, my guy? What's going on, Joe? I will see you on Monday, Joe. We have a follow-up meeting on Monday. So I will see you Monday. I read the book. It was great. Absolutely. So we're going to talk about it. Will the 300 goes towards the 2K class? I'll speak to you tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Everybody have an amazing night. Joe, yeah, we'll talk on Monday, Joe. We'll talk on Monday. That's the book, Joe. That is the book. Will the 300 goes towards the 2K class? The class and the program is completely separate. But Janae, we'll work something out. I got you, Janae. We'll work something out. Show up to the class and show up for me, and I'll show up for you. All right, Janae? Show up for me, and I'll show up for you. So do the 500, Janae. So Janae, to be a part of the program, do the 500. The 500 gives you the ticket automatically to the masterclass. So when you secure your ticket, Janae, when you secure it on the wait list, once you do that, it gives you an automatic Brain Picker ticket. All right, Janae? So go for the $500, and that will give you the ticket automatically for the masterclass, and it will secure your seat for the program. So very good choice, Janae. Very good choice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. See y'all later. Peace.